Get ready for the biggest stories hitting your screen right now. Simon Cowell revealed shocking details about his past spending, admitting he once spent $3 million on a dancing vaginas party and even paid £2,000 just to have a bath. We dive deep into the wild tales of the music mogul on the new Jamie East podcast.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, the music world is buzzing as Westlife prepares for a massive comeback. Shane Fillan, Kyan Egan, and Nikki Bayan are set to perform a special live show on Britain's Got Talent this Saturday, marking a huge moment for the band and their upcoming album release. We switch gears to the creator of The X Factor. Simon Cowell has spoken openly about the future of the show, weighing in on whether it could ever return, and the rumors swirling around a potential expose documentary are heating up with Louis Walsh's hints. Finally, the impact of tragedy is undeniable. Simon Cowell has been left devastated following the death of former One Direction star Liam Payne, and we explore how this loss has permanently changed the music mogul's view on fame. Stay with us for the full breakdown. Music mogul and Britain's Got Talent, Judge Simon Cowell has shared startling anecdotes about his extravagant past spending habits on a new podcast. Appearing on Jamie East's Tales from the Celebrity Trenches, Cowell revealed tales of lavish expenditures, including spending £3 million on a dancing vaginas party and £2,000 to pay for a bath at a luxury hotel. Cowell discussed the craziness of his spending, confirming the £3 million expenditure on what he described as burlesque dancing vaginas at his 50th birthday celebration. He admitted that he did not anticipate the cost and expressed disbelief at the amount spent, noting that he still feels the financial impact. He recalled the event as a hazy memory, attributing some of his anxiety to taking half an Xanax beforehand. When asked about the nature of the event, Cowell admitted he did not fully understand the terminology, offering a guess that it involved burlesque dancers dressed as vaginas. He expressed a sense of retrospective regret, stating that as his wealth grew, he became more cautious about his spending, lamenting, "God, why did I spend all that money?" He reflected on how his financial trajectory shifted from having little money to achieving significant success. In another anecdote, Cowell recounted paying £2,000 to check into the Mandarin Oriental Hotel solely to take a bath after his own was broken. He reflected on the sheer scale of his spending, questioning how he could have spent £2,000 on a bath, adding that he is now more mindful of his finances. Westlife is set to make a major return to the television stage, featuring a special live performance on Britain's Got Talent. Shane Fillan, Kyan Egan, and Nikki Bayan will be performing during Semi-Final 3 on Saturday, May 9th, at 7 p.m. on ITV1, ITVX Official, and We Are STV. The appearance marks a significant moment, as it will be the first time in 25 years that the band will reunite with their former boss, Simon Cowell, who serves as a main judge on the BGT panel. Westlife expressed immense excitement about the performance, stating they were thrilled to be back, especially coinciding with the release of their new album, 25, The Ultimate Collection, and an upcoming anniversary tour. They also voiced their fondness for seeing Simon again, describing it as feeling like coming home. The performance lineup will feature a selection from their back catalog, including hits such as Swear It Again, When You're Looking Like That, and Uptown Girl. This appearance is positioned as the kickoff to Westlife's 25th anniversary celebrations, which also coincide with the release of their new album, 25, The Ultimate Collection, which includes tracks like World of Our Own, Hello My Love, and Queen of My Heart. The band is also preparing for a mammoth tour later in the year, following a significant run of shows in Dublin and subsequent dates across the UK, including major cities like London, Manchester, and Belfast. Historical context reveals Westlife's journey, tracing back to their formation in 1998. The band achieved massive commercial success with albums like World of Our Own, which topped charts in the UK and Ireland, and won Best Pop Act at the Brit Awards multiple times. The group experienced a hiatus in 2009 before reuniting in October 2018, leading to new music with the single Hello My Love in 2019 and the album Spectrum. Looking ahead, Westlife has announced Westlife 25, the anniversary world tour, scheduled for September to November 2026, featuring arena dates across Europe. The band is also releasing 25 The Ultimate Collection, a compilation album featuring music from all 4 members. While Mark Feehily will not be joining the tour due to health issues, the group remains focused on celebrating their milestone anniversary and continuing their musical journey. Simon Cowell has publicly discussed the possibility of a return for the X Factor format, signaling that the idea is far from dead. Appearing on the Tales from the Celebrity Trenches podcast, Cowell acknowledged ongoing discussions about reviving the show, posing the question of whether it would return as the X Factor or a new iteration, the Z Factor. Cowell emphasized the enduring power of television in introducing artists to a wider audience, stating that while online virality exists, being featured on a major screen still achieves a significant mainstream impact. He noted that television provides a platform for artists who might otherwise remain underground, contrasting this with the ephemeral nature of online fame. Furthermore, Cowell suggested that a documentary format focusing on the reality behind the scenes could be compelling, arguing that TV captures a different, more substantial form of success than fleeting online trends. The conversation around a return is amplified by rumors of a potential, no-holds-barred exposé documentary. Louis Walsh has recently hinted that a 3-part series detailing the highs and lows of the show is in development, suggesting the judge's knowledge of the behind-the-scenes mechanics was not always complete. This documentary speculation is fueled by increased online chatter from former contestants discussing backstage events. Consequently, the reality television landscape is bracing for potential developments, balancing the prospect of a format revival with the anticipation of revealing long-held behind-the-scenes stories. Simon Cowell has reportedly been profoundly affected by the tragic death of former One Direction star Liam Payne. Payne died on October 24th at the age of 31 after falling from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina, following reports of drug binges. Cowell, who was instrumental in launching Payne's career after discovering him on The X Factor in 2010, has reportedly taken the loss incredibly personally. An insider revealed that Cowell felt a unique connection to the group, noting, "Simon took Liam's death incredibly personally. He has worked with so many young artists over the years, but One Direction was different because he watched them grow up from teenagers into global stars." Sources further indicated that Payne's personal struggles prompted Cowell to reflect on the intense pressures of fame. There is a feeling among people around Simon that Liam's death exposed the darker side of the machine that creates these massive pop stars. Simon has been wrestling with that emotionally ever since, one source stated. Speaking about the grief during a podcast appearance, Cowell shared his emotional turmoil. He stated, "What do you do in a situation like that? It was so bad, I was in pieces. There were so many things going on in my head." He added that he had withdrawn for a week to process the experience, emphasizing that he was struggling significantly. According to these sources, Liam Payne's passing has permanently altered Simon Cowell's perspective on fame.